What is up, guys? It's Delta from Delta Gaming. I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks to help you in GTA5 to get you ahead of the competition. So you finally decide to attack the military base, the most heavily fortified place in all of Los Santos, except for the Union Depository. Anyway, first things that you need to know is, most people don't do things technically, but I do things technically, so you're in for a school lesson this time. First thing you need to know is, this fence line is their trigger radius. If you so much as even breathe across it, they'll call in the army. Which is stupid, I mean, and you're not even in the base yet. I mean, you still gotta go through a viaduct anyway, it's stupid. Depending on what you want to take, depends on where you want to come in. If you want to take a tank, you may want to go over there on the mountain. But if you want to take a jet, you need to gain some altitude and parachute in. And pray they don't get their jets in the air before you hit the deck. Now, usually, it requires 2 people to get a tank out of the military base. One person to fly a cargo bob or Chinook helicopter to carry the tank out. Now, the best place to do this at is all the way at the end of the tarmac. Let me get this friggin' helicopter to get all the way over here. There we go. The Chinook helicopter can then land or simply hover here at the very end of the runway. Now, what this does is, if you bring your tank right here and wait for pickup, the rest of the reinforcements will be forced to come down to you in what appears to be somewhat of a bottleneck, which means if you have a tank, you can scope them out before they get to you. And the person that's in the helicopter can go on their phone, if they're a high enough level, can call Lester. This guy creeped me out.
If it isn't my creepy silent friend. How can I help?
Shut up, you're creepier than me. Anyway, you can turn on Cops Turn Blind Eye on. It costs $5,000. And it's cheaper to do this than to buy a tank, in my opinion. Anyway, since the military is an extension of the police, regarding domestic issues at least, the person that's flying the helicopter can come down and pick up the person in the tank without being shot at. Now, I haven't been able to do this yet because, well, no one wants to do this because they think I'm stupid. They don't think it'll work. But I know it will, because unless a person with a bounty gets into your aircraft itself, then you will get the bounty as well. And since the person that has the wanted level is not in the aircraft, they're in the tank, by extension, you are connecting to them, which means they are not with you.
I don't have all day.
Yeah, shut up,
okay
Lester.
then. Wow.
Shut up,
Weirdo.
Lester. I'm trying to do something. Shut up, I'm trying to do something. No cares, Dawn. Storm, or whatever the frick your name is. Anyway, since they are in the tank and not specifically with you, the tank is only going to get shot at. Now, this means that once you get in the air, the tanks may decide to if the tanks miss, and instead of hitting the tank you're carrying, and they hit the bottom of your aircraft, you're going down with the ship. So, just be careful when you're doing this. Oh god. Alright, just gonna buy it unless you're distracting me. Jared.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Yeah.
I'll deal with it.
Okay. Notice how I have about 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes before the cops come on? Anyway, the best place, if you're alone, to steal aircraft is inside this hangar. Now, your only problem is, if a tank lumbers in while you're trying to scramble into your jet, they'll have a clear line of fire to your aircraft. But it also offers the most direct route out of the airbase. I don't know why they made this. Ever since this cunning stunt update, whenever you get out of an aircraft, you lose your helmet. Anyway, freaking stupid. Anyway, when you get your jet, once you get in the air, air support will automatically be tagged to shoot you down. Once you get going, this really doesn't do any damage. You can just ram it. Once you get going, they're more likely already going to have a lock on you and shoot a missile at you. An easy way to avoid this is when the missile straightens out and begins to follow you, do an inside loop. The missile will either run out, lose its lock, or simply blow up. I've avoided multiple locked-on missiles by doing that. And it also works with homing missiles. So anyone that has a homing rocket launcher, if you gain some altitude and do a barrel roll, you can usually blow up their missile. Which means they just wasted about $1,500 and you're still in the air. The only downside of this is, if you're in the city, you're going to have to gain altitude and gain altitude fast, otherwise you're going to hit a building. So you finally get your jet that you've always wanted, but then the guy that shot the missile at you from his homing rocket launcher decides to chase after you. Now, since this thing isn't majorly damaged, but imagine the scenario that this aircraft is majorly damaged. You cannot go into combat with it. The best thing you can hope for is to land and mount a defense. There's a place at the airfield that I really love when you're in a jam and you need to defend against multiple people. One person can make this place into a fortress. And the fact that it also has a snack machine inside of it makes it really useful, because snacks equal health. If you get shot, whoa, crap, almost ran into that. Anyway, if you're ever in a jam, you can either parachute down on top of it because there's a hatch on it, or, awesome piloting skills, you can come around here to the back, avoid hitting anything. Yeah, that's a great landing. I have an ace pilot rating, and then this happens. Anyway, it's in this building right here. Looks like the letter C sort of on the mini-map. Anyway, you go up these stairs right here. This is the only ground level way in. Go up these stairs. Da-da-da-da. Da-da. I don't know why I did that. There we go. And secret bunker. You can go in here. My bunker. Ooh, money. Anyway. Sadly, there's civilians that spawn in these chairs here for some reason. I honestly don't know why. Anyway, here's the snack machines.
Oh my God, no!
Since E. Colas and Sprites, yes, that's right, I said it, Sprites, give you a whole lot of health, these things are really convenient. Just litter it. I like how he doesn't even finish the drink, you just throw it.
Ah!
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna burn you alive.
Oh my God, no!
Damn it.
Ah!
Hold still, you little... What the... He just jumped. Oh. There we go. Anyway, as you notice, there is a hatch that
Just as
allows
long
you
as
to
I
get
get the right
gain
bonus,
access
they
from
can
the
ask me to
room.
do pretty
Oh
much
my
anything.
god.
Shit, fine then.
Anyway, it allows you to gain access from the roof. You can also, if you have a small aircraft like a little bird, or otherwise known as a buzzard, you can land it here on top of these things. Now, me and a couple of my friends had a death match, and we actually used this place as a fortress. People were tasked with attacking this place, and 2 people were assigned to defend it.
It may be a huge
that
mess,
hurt
but there's a lot of money to
moderately.
be made from that sort of
Anyway.
chaos.
Shit, fine then.
Since this place has a high vantage point, it's very, very easy to defend. Since the only way they can attack you from the ground is through that, whatchamacallit, entrance over there. It's very useful. And since you can buy ammo remotely now, you can fill up your homing rocket launcher ammo remotely. You don't have to leave this place. You can also use this place for sniping. This is a lot like the setup that they had D-Day, they would set snipers up on either side of the beachhead and pick people off, overlapping fields of fire. I will demonstrate now because the police want to screw with me. He's a shotgun. You hope to accomplish nothing. I missed. There we go. Screw this. And another tip to do is if you don't have a heavy sniper rifle, instead you just have the standard sniper rifle, just do the one-shot rule, especially when you're in hot combat situations, because the target will usually bleed out after you hit them. Alright, hold on, I gotta get these guys off my tail. Death before dishonor! I don't know if I shot myself or they shot me. Your hair is hideous. Anyway, another really cool place that I forgot to mention. It's just outside the main gate, the second gate. It's in this big hangar right here over to the left. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it, but I'd like to take a moment and point it out for those of you who don't. Anyway, you have a nice bottleneck defense here that you can use. 2 people could hold off an army from here because all of your people have to come through this little area. The majority of them will have to come through here. If you wreck a car right there, that's going to even increase the more trouble that they're going to have. And if worse comes to worse, you can fall back in here, regain your strength by the conveniently placed Sprite and Coca-Cola machines. I said it again. And you can also have someone sitting here with a shotgun and could cover this door. So 2 people, 1 to cover the rear exit and 1 to cover the main entrance, and you could have yourself a miniature fortress. Now I admit it's not as cool as the other one in my opinion, because this one everything's on ground level. But the good news here is it is impossible for anyone to send air support. Air support, it's effectively useless unless someone comes in here with a jet and parks right here and then uses their main guns to shoot down that hallway. Then you're pretty much fried. And if they can land a Hydra or anything in there, they pretty much deserve to catch you. I would never take my Hydra in there. Ever. Anyway, so I have my Hydra out right now, and I'm going to show you how to strafe. Now, strafing in the Hydra is a whole lot easier than strafing in a standard jet. That's why I use this one a whole lot more. Besides the fact that I don't have to break in anything. Now, this aircraft, in my opinion, has a unique feature because it has the ability to shoot high explosive chain gun rounds. Now, Murphy's Law states, Murphy's Law number 18 states that any problem in life can be solved by the proper application of high explosive ordnance. Now, a good way to learn how to strafe is to get on these freeways. Now, when you get going, descend, and then speed up, and cut your hover mode on, continue going up, but then tilt the nose of the aircraft down, and simply rotate with the curvature of the road. It works best if you're on a relatively straight road, otherwise you'll throw yourself off course like I just did. Maybe rammed into stuff. Woohoo! Too close. Anyway, but it's an excellent way to strafe, but it works best if you shoot into oncoming traffic. Well, that was awesome. I'm gonna hit this truck. See if I can hook the front end. Yeah, that was awesome. Ooh, a police blockade. Go into first person mode so you can get a better view. This is like all I do on GTA. It's good. And then once you're done with your sortie, switch back into jet mode and pull up. It's that simple. All warfare is based upon deception. That is a very true statement. Now, one thing that I've picked up over the years is people get really scared when they don't know what the hell's going on. Now, it's especially hard when you can't fight anything that you can't see. If you have a bunch of players, say you're level 50 and you come across some ego pricks that are level 1000, and you need a place to hide out. Now, if you guys watch any of those popular YouTube channels, that's like 3,000 times more popular than me, they would have more than likely covered this. But since I look at everything militaristic value, this place is a whole lot more than a mysterious Easter egg in story mode. This is a bottleneck that has no rear entrance. And the fact that it splits up and divides means you can mislead enemy troops by leaving a false trail. You see here. Now, it's also a good place to hide from the police because, again, what are they going to do? Drill a hole through the mountain? I mean, this is the only way in. And since when you go deep enough, if you get here in time, and you go inside of here, this place will reseal itself. The only problem is, it's dark. And the fear of the unknown gets to everybody in different levels. Even me. It's the fact that it could happen. Anyway, when you get down in here, you cut off everything. And you wait. You wait for the enemy to come to you. Then, you cut on your lights. This is a good place to hide right here. Anyway, you wait for him to come in. Notice how it's pitch black? Well, I mean, it's not pitch black, but still. A sudden flash of light will catch anyone off guard. Anyway, cut your lights on, and then hose them down. Now, on further down the way, let's see if I can get down here. Ta-da! Ooh, and this is also a really good place to bring a dirt bike. It's a challenging way. Ooh, and it also looks like it's foggy down here. Adds even more distrust. Anyway, this is where it splits. A good way to mislead someone is leaving C4 or anything explosive. When they leave explosives down here, it makes them think that you're down this way. I mean, if you leave C4 here, clearly he's down this way. I mean, he's guarding this bottleneck with C4. Make sure it's really freaking obvious too. So, maybe, I don't know, place one here, place one here, place one here. I mean, you gotta make it obvious as hell. And if you really want to make it obvious, dump gasoline everywhere. That way, when they do go off, everything lights on fire. And since this floor is made of wood, I've never really tried this, but I'm assuming it's gonna burn. Does it spread? Does it spread? Does it spread? Well. Nope. No, it doesn't. Hey, cool. Kinda looks like a mouse droid. Alright. I was gonna cover that earlier, but I guess I could cover it now. When aiming down the sights, I'm actually gonna switch to something that's cheaper, that way I don't burn everything. Anyway, when you're aiming down the sights of your weapon, you can also throw grenades. What? Guess my explosive went off. Anyway, you can also throw grenades. And just threw tear gas. Crap, that's my way out. Ah! There we go. All you gotta do is press the left arrow key. You can throw grenades. And that's also a really good way to mask your movements. In something as thin of a corridor as this, tear gas acts as a smoke screen. They can shoot through it, but they can never get a shot at you. It's a lot harder to aim at something that you can't see clearly. And see, the farther I went down, this thing sealed itself off. Which means you could set up an ambush. Oh, how quaint. My exploding, tear gas charges, yeah, they kind of attracted the police, so maybe we will get to test this theory out. Let me see if I can get them here any faster. Hurry the frick up! I want to shoot at you people. Let's see if I can take cover behind this. No, not really. Let's see, where are they at? I don't know if I can see out of here or not. No, but I can hear them. There we go. Come on. Shoot back. There we go. See? Perfect. And I see you. Come on. Get back out there. Ah, crap. This is working rather well. And breakthrough! It's the bad guys. Medic! Medic! Yeah, I totally meant to do that. What is up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed this tips and tricks video. I hope to be doing a little more of these and a lot more of the public videos on GTA Online with me and my friend that you see here. Me and Tyler were just screwing around in this one. But I hope to put together some more, I don't know, serious ones that I can publish for you guys to watch sometime in the near future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you all later.
Dude, check out this rum. This rum is legit.
What?
Rum. That's what this stuff right here is called, rum.
Really? What the hell is this? Dude, there's a
It's
TV
good
right
ball.
here. And rocks. Why do
Samsung.
I have rocks? It's a Samsung TV.
Dude, I need some
An Xbox. There's an Xbox right there.
Therapy.
Something else and a
Therapy.
cell phone. There's like
You
four
know.
cell phone what the?
I miss my helmet.